Yo, welcome back to another episode of Let's Talk Wrestling on Leona King TV. Make sure you leave a like, leave a comment, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell. Subscribe to the channel. I'm back with another video, and today we're going to be talking about it. Last night was WrestleMania 39 Night 1, baby. WrestleMania 39 Night 1, baby. It was the first night of WrestleMania 39, and this was awesome, man. WrestleMania 39 was last night, and we got a great lineup, and the card was so awesome. Great show. I mean, you start off with all the matches on the card. First match of the night was Cena versus Theory. Theory defeats Cena and still reigns as United States champion with the U.S. title, defeating Theory. I thought this match was, I'm going to just say, I thought this match was mid. Not, I wouldn't say the match was mid. Athletically, the match was good, but Theory kept biting Cena on the ear. And I'm like, how did the ref not see it and get a disqualification? He didn't even get it. Theory didn't even get a DQ. Like, what the fuck? How did Theory not get a DQ for that match? So we're talking about that. We're talking about basically Theory basically like just bit Cena and then didn't even get disqualified. Man, that's crazy. That's crazy. Cena, he came to the ring with the Make a Wish Foundation kids, which was nice and that was awesome. That was cool seeing that. And he came to the ring. Personally, in my opinion, I would have made this match the main event of night one. But I think that Sami Zayn and KO versus the Usos for the tag titles was more of a night one main event match to be booked. But had they not put Sami Zayn and the Usos as the main event of night one, I would have definitely had Cena and Theory main event night one, or have had Rhea and Charlotte main event night one. But those are probably my two choices of matches that could main event night one. Yeah, I think those two matches probably could have been the if it had they not did the Sami Zayn and KO match, they could have booked Charlotte versus Rhea or Cena versus Theory to be the main event of night one, but they didn't go that route. But anyway, Cena was defeated by Theory, and Theory, he still got that U.S. title, so that's pretty interesting that Cena he got that U.S. title still. So yeah, Logan Paul versus Seth freaking Rollins. This was the match that was. This was a good match too. This was another banger. This was another banger. It was another classic. Logan Paul would say it was a classic, but it was a good banger. Um, you know, we got to see his Logan Paul's. Even though his contract is rumored to be up soon, we got to see him in KSI. KSI came to the fucking ring, yo. This nigga came to the ring in a prime bottle costume. We didn't even know who the fuck this was. I'm thinking it was Logan Paul coming to the ring. And then all of a sudden, we find out he takes the mask off and it's fucking KSI. KSI pulls out his phone, was taking a selfie with Seth being on the announcer's table. And then Logan Paul's about to do his epic um, top rope dive into the announcer's table while KSI is recording, puts out his phone, recording Rollins on top of the table, standing by him over him, recording his phone in his face, recording with the phone in Seth Rollins' face. Seth Rollins grabs KSI, pulls him on top of the table. Logan Paul has already jumped off the top rope. He's jumped off the turnbuckle and basically lands on top of KSI on the announcer's table. That shit was funny as fuck. That was kind of funny as fuck, but he did that shit. So that match was kind of good. Um, it was a decent match. But Seth Rollins, I think you definitely had to have Seth walk around with the W. If you didn't have Seth walk with the W in this match, it wasn't going to be good. Seth not having a W in this it would have been ridiculous. That shit would have been fucking ridiculous had you not had Logan Paul walk around. But yeah, it would have been ridiculous had you had him lose to Logan, knowing that Logan's contract was soon going to be up with WWE. So then we also get, let's check it out here. We get Damage Control losing to the team of Becky Lynch and Lita and Trish Stratus as the tag team champions. The women's tag titles were on the line against Damage Control. And I said this months ago, but I felt like Damage Control should have been fucking over by the time they came at SummerSlam. Damage Control should have been over months ago. Do nobody give, let's be real. Don't nobody give no shit about Dakota Kai. Don't nobody give no shit about Io Sky, Io Shirai, whatever the fuck her name is. And then Bailey is a good heel, but Bailey sometimes can be, her promos can be bad. Lately, since she's been back with this new Damage Control gimmick, her promos are bad. So I don't know. I don't know if I cared for this match, but I think I only cared for it because I will say this: I am a huge Lita and Trish Stratus fan. Lita is a fucking legend in that business. Lita is a legend. She's a former women's champion. So come on, bro. You got to give Lita some credit. You know, Trish Stratus, what they did back in the day in the Ruthless Aggression era is insane. Their matches, you know, Lita was the punk, rock female, badass. Then you had Trish Stratus, who was the sexy, cool, swagger woman. So, you know, it was just they were awesome. They were awesome back in the day. But my biggest problem with this match is I'm not a fucking Becky Lynch fan. Becky Lynch, and yeah, we talking about Rollins' wife. Shout out to Seth Rollins for that victory. We not even a Becky Lynch fan, bruh. I'm not even a Becky Lynch fan. So that's kind of why I'm like, yo, I'm not even a fan of Becky Lynch at this point. I'm really not. You know, Becky Lynch to me has been given too many opportunities. She's been given too many opportunities, and Tamina Snuka, Sarona Snuka, whatever her name is, she can't even get a push in WWE. I'm a big Tamina fan, but we can't even see her get a push because because they gotta shove Becky Lynch down our fucking throats all the time, man. Damn. So nah, I'm not even a big Becky Lynch fan like that. But I was happy to see them get that victory over Damage Control, and Lita and Trish Stratus can continue to be tag champions. Because if you had Lita and Becky lose the tag titles, because Trish is not probably a champion, but if you had Lita and Becky lose those titles, it would kind of make things be not interesting because Damage Control should have been had those titles by now. Bailey should have probably been had a title if Damage Control is that much of a good faction. They're booking Damage Control as a weak faction, and and to me that's what they're booking it as. They're booking Damage Control as a weak faction. Then we get Rey Mysterio versus Dominic Mysterio, and this match was pretty good. Athletically, this was like watching Rey versus Eddie back in the day. This was like watching Rey Mysterio versus fucking Eddie Guerrero back in the day during that Latino Heat era. This is like back in them days when Ray and Eddie was having them good matches. Him and Eddie Guerrero was having those classic matches on like SmackDown and all the pay-per-views, and I felt like this was actually pretty decent. It wasn't. I would rate the match probably like a 3 or 4.5. Then we got the Judgment Day coming out. We got Finn Balor and Damian Priest. We got Bad Bunny sitting at an announce table. And then he watches Damian Priest, his former tag partner from 2 years ago at Mania, get literally thrown in front of him, knocked out in front of him. And then it was just a good match. I mean, it was a good match. You got the La Fantasma coming out, their faction brawling with the Judgment Day around the ring during the Rey Mysterio and Dominic match. Rey gets the victory over Dominic. This was my opinion on this though. Ray, I'm so happy. Congratulations to Ray on getting his 2023 Hall of Fame induction. But if Rey Mysterio's in the Hall of Fame, then there was no point of really having to see him win at Mania because I felt like, to me, if he was going to, I only would have given Ray the W had Ray retired. Let him go out a winner. Let him go out showing that he still got it. Let him go out showing that his old man can still, go. He show out that he's a legend. Let him go out with the W. Let him go out as a winner. That's the only reason I would have. If I was Triple H booking this pay-per-view, this is this premium live event, I would have booked it where Ray had lost that match, trying to get Dominic over. Judgment Day needs to be over. Dominique Mysterio. Dom is money. He's got heat on him. He's the hottest artist here. Put Dom over. Dom is money. And then we got Rhea Ripley and Charlotte Flair. This match was a classic. Bruh, this was a classic. Give me 1 second. Gonna take a quick break. And we will be right back with the program. Give me one quick break, y'all. We'll be back. Yeah. 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 Yo, what's up? What's going on? Oh, no, I was just trying to do a live stream, but I paused it and took a break. Yeah. That's what I was doing before I got in. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. Cool. Yeah, you ain't gotta be no rush to do it. It's cool. Yeah. Oh, I was gonna tell you. I did. It was good. I was gonna tell you. I was gonna tell you. Yeah, 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 yeah. I don't leave garbage out. I'm not Amber. But let me tell you. Uh, church was service was so good today. Yeah, it was. We had. It was funny. I love my church. We had Tim White today actually. Cause yeah, cause Todd was on. Tim White is cool. I like him. But he was on. He's close to Mike Todd, but Mike Todd was on. I think him and his family went on vacation to Hawaii or something like that. So they got town right now. So he was on last week in that town this week. And during the service, while Tim White was up there doing his Easy Money series, because he's been talking about Easy Money, it's a series. Mike Todd FaceTimed the church on the screen and cut into his message and was like, "Hey y'all, I'm FaceTiming y'all because because he said something that resonated with me, so he wanted to throw something out of sermon. So he said he gave like over thousands of dollars to a church, to different ministries in where is he located? In Tulsa, he's been giving different money to ministries in Tulsa, hoping local ministries and stuff. So he gave it to his ministry. He said there's a calling for kingdom building in the Asian community, Asian ministries. And he said we're going to give over a thousand. We're going to give over $1,000 to this ministry called Broken Rice Baptist Church, something like that. And they're supposed to be an Asian ministry, I guess, Asian church. And he gave over $1,000 to them. So like every now, like lately, he's been giving like really over like thousands of dollars to church help their ministry. And the different ministries that he's been doing that from their church. So it's awesome. And yeah, and he spoke. So he was talking about something in the sermon, and he said we're not supposed to be seeking money and seeking things that we think we're going to be rich. We're supposed to be seeking God in order to get what we want. But it's not so much about the money, it's about seeking God. Seeking God, and then you get what your reward is, but it's more about seeking God. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. This is very pivotal That's the plot he was talking about today. And then, yeah, and then so Team White was up there, and they were having like praise and worship. No, they were. It was after the sermon. He was talking about he you know they started having the praise team come up, the musicians come up. He started singing on stage, and he was like almost like he was rapping in a way, but he was talking. So they kind of see the fun thing is they be like making up their own songs on spot. And he made up their song, the song called it was like I got bread in my pocket. And they kept saying, so they was making up like a beat with it, and they was making a song, like a rap song. It was like, I got bread in my pocket, I got bread in. And they kept singing it on stage. The whole church was turning up, going wild. And then basically, Pastor Charles came and he was like, does anyone know how to freestyle? Because this place is lit. So he looked at this one guy who goes to the church, I guess he raps. He brought him on stage and he spit a freestyle, and it was lit. I was like, this is fun. Like, my church is lit. Yeah, I love it. It was like, I'm like, I love my church. And the guy was dope. He was good. I'm like, oh, he can flow good. I don't know, but I know their Easter service is coming up, like in another couple weeks. I didn't say nothing about. I know I was just saying I don't know about the next conference. Yeah, I didn't say nothing about you giving me the Easter, but I was. I know, but hold on. But they were, what they're doing like an Easter production. Is that next week, right? Yeah, they're doing an Easter production next week, and it'll be like a production phase play for their service. And I think Todd comes back next week, maybe. But yeah, it's supposed to be good next week. Yeah, for Easter he will. So it'll be good next week. But yeah, my church is lit. I have to show it to you. It's good service. They come on at 11 every Sunday. They usually be on from like. Sometimes he'll go over, which is good, but he'll be on from like 11 to maybe 2, 11 to like 1:30 usually, like 11 to 1, 11 to 1:30, around that time. What? And they do Monday Night Football. I'm gonna watch that tomorrow. All right, where you coming from? I said, where you coming from? No, where you at is what I'm trying to say. Oh, okay. Y'all close. Okay. Hold on, I ain't finished. They're bringing dinner later. Oh, okay, I don't know. Communication. No rush. Oh, communicate. That's all. That's it. You got to speak. You got to wait. Wait. Yeah, you got to start rushing people off the phone. Just tell them you got to go. You got to go. It's the proper way to do it. You don't have manners. You lack manners. So what? You hear me? Hello? You lack it because you don't show it. You called me. You interrupted me in my life. Oh, okay. Cool. Oh. What are you eating? Why now? Oh, okay. Oh, it's like one of those small ones? Oh, okay. So, like, I'm not being eating no big one. Is that your favorite? I didn't know that. What's your favorite fruit? What's your favorite fruit? Yeah, I like that. Yeah, I have two. by yourself right now? Or you bro? Oh. Make some of the drink right. All right. Well, she makes like that. I'm craving like. Okay, no. Well, so good. And I'll take it home. Heat it up. Heat it up. That thing be tasting like you got it fresh recycled. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. I am back, and we're gonna talk about this part, the Charlotte Flair versus Rhea Ripley match. This was epic. This was big. This was huge. We saw Rhea Ripley. I mean, pinfall after pinfall after pinfall. Charlotte kept kicking out, and Rhea was like, "What the hell do I do to win to take the SmackDown Women's title?" And then we see her kick out, and then obviously we see all kinds of back. We see suplex after suplex, finisher move after finisher, and basically it came down to Rhea Ripley finally winning the SmackDown Women's Championship at WrestleMania 39 last night. Rhea Ripley is the new SmackDown Women's Champion at WrestleMania 39. That's my voice, though. I'm just fucking with y'all. But yeah, she had that. She won, and congratulations to Rhea. She is the new SmackDown Women's title. I'm interested because with Rhea, not now, a nigga like me would think this. With Rhea winning that SmackDown Women's title, does that mean the Judgment Day comes to SmackDown? Do they sign over on Friday nights now? That's what I'm wondering. Does this mean we could be getting a Bloodline versus Judgment Day feud in the near future? Does this mean Judgment Day is signing with SmackDown? This is an interesting move if Judgment Day signs with SmackDown. If they get drafted over to SmackDown, that's a very interesting move. So I'm interested to see if that draft happens. I'm very interested to see if Judgment Day gets traded over to SmackDown. That could be interesting. But yeah, congratulations to my girl. I predicted that Rhea was going to win this SmackDown Women's title. It kept feeling like something in my spirit made me feel like Charlotte was going to walk out SoFi Stadium with that title around her waist. But nah, she wasn't walking out with that belt around her waist this time. Hell no. Charlotte Flair was not walking around with the SmackDown Women's title around her waist. Hell nah, bruh. Hell no, bruh. Hell no. Shout out to Rhea Ripley. She the new SmackDown Women's Champion. Yeah. So next we talking about Sami Zayn and the Usos. This match, Sami Zayn, Kevin Owens versus the Usos. This match was lit, bruh. This match was lit. You know, I mean, a year ago we saw Sami Zayn thrown into a comedy angle with Johnny Knoxville at Mania 38 last year. This year we finally get to see Sami Zayn in a serious storyline, which I forgot all about that. But it's good to see Sami and KO at Mania, and this was fucked up booking as well. This was messed up booking as well because now we get. This is my question. How long does this Sami Zayn, Cody Rhodes title reign go on? How long does this happen? How long are we going to have this? How long do we even get this? Does this mean that basically we're getting this match? I mean, man, I don't know. I feel like this. I don't know if Sami Zayn and KO are my choice to have both straps. The SmackDown titles and the Raw titles and all that bullshit, the unified championships. Nah, bro, fuck that. Sami Zayn and KO don't even need both titles, and that's my opinion. Whoever disagree, fuck you. That's your opinion. But in my opinion, Sami Zayn and KO does not need to have those SmackDown and Raw tag titles. They don't need the tag team titles at all. They don't. They don't need those tag titles. I'm being honest. They do not. They do not need the tag team titles. And guess what? That's my opinion. Give it to Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins, the Street Profits. Give it to Street Profits. If you give it to the Street Profits, we'll be good. But yeah, how you gonna beat? Yeah, man. Shout out to Jimmy and Jay. They did that last night. We the ones. But Man, speaking of Street Profits, Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins did that shit last night, bruh. When Angelo Dawkins came, what he did to Strowman last night, bruh. Angelo Dawkins is getting that heel turn, and he's turning on Montez Ford. Everybody been saying, "Oh, it's Montez who turned it." Nah, man, it ain't Montez, bruh. It's Angelo Dawkins who's turning on Montez. Mark my words, Angelo Dawkins is turning on Montez. Yes, he is, bruh. Yes, he is. Angelo Dawkins speared Braun Strowman last night, bruh. He speared Braun Strowman. This was good. And it was the Viking Raiders, Street Profits, Ricochet and Braun Strowman, and Alpha Academy. And that match was good, bro. The bathroom break of the night was probably when we got Pat McAfee versus The Miz. And Snoop Dogg was in the ring and all of that. That was the bathroom break. Yeah, Pat McAfee was definitely the bathroom break. Shout out to Snoop Dogg representing Eddie Guerrero in that like Mercedes or whatever the fuck that car was, and he pull up Rey Mysterio in the passenger seat. Yo, shout out Latino Heat, bro. That was a good tribute to Eddie, bro. To Eddie Guerrero, that was a good tribute, bro. That was a dope tribute, and I like that. I like what they did. I love what he was doing with Rey Mysterio's mask. Though was ugly as fuck. Yeah, that mask. I wasn't feeling that mask though. To be honest with you, I was not feeling Rey Mysterio's mask last night. But you know, things happen, and it is what it is. Becky G did a great. Her performance was good. Um, Lil Uzi Vert, shout out to Lil Uzi Vert. He barely performed, but he was there. He performed kind of. And then the Usos came out and he did the We the Ones pose with him, putting the finger up, and then that was it. He walked off the ramp, and that was it. Off the stage, and that was it. We went to the Sammy and Kale and Usos match. So shout out to Lil Uzi Vert for doing that 5 second performance, man, at Mania. But good that you can get people like Lil Uzi Vert. You get artists that we actually listen to perform at these events. The thing with the Cena versus back on the Cena versus Theory match. Could this have been Cena was just brought back? Yeah, was he back just to advertise 2K23? I'm wondering, did they book Cena back at WrestleMania last night just to advertise 2K23? Maybe, bruh. I'm not even sure. Even though he's the cover star on 2K23 this year, I feel like I even got my copy of the game yet, but I guess that's kind of what they're making him like. Maybe he came out to advertise the game and get people to buy the game. Maybe that's what it was. It was just bringing him back to make the card look good, put a big name on the card against a big name like a top star like Theory right now, who's the U.S. champion, and let Theory defend his title against Cena for that U.S. title. I wanted Cena to win so we can get them U.S. Open Challenge matches back that we got on Raw. The matches we had against Kevin Owens, the matches we had against Neville, the matches he had against Cesaro, the King of Swiss. Them matches was good, bruh. I ain't gonna lie, them 2015 Monday Night Raw U.S. title open challenge matches that John Cena was doing, that nigga was giving some great matches, bro. Cena had great matches at the Monday Night Raw in 2015 when he was doing those U.S. Open Challenge matches. Those were amazing, bro. Those were amazing. But that was pretty much night one of WrestleMania. Rhea Ripley is the SmackDown Women's Champion, and Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens are the new undisputed unified WWE Tag Team Champions of the world. Let's just say that. But anyway, bruh, that's what happened. WrestleMania 39 in Hollywood is going down this weekend. Night 2 is tonight. Tonight we getting another recap. Tonight, join me for another recap of Let's Talk Wrestling, Leon the King TV. Make sure you leave a like, leave a comment, hit that subscribe button. Subscribe to the channel. I'll be back with another video tonight. And tonight is night 2. We got Edge versus Finn Balor. Cody Rhodes, the main event. Roman Reigns versus Cody Rhodes for the undisputed WWE Unified Championship. And we're getting it, man. We're getting Cody versus Roman tonight. If Roman does not walk out of SoFi Stadium with both of the titles, it's gonna be fucked up, bro. But hey, man, that's what's gonna happen. Cody versus Roman tonight is the main event. The unified WWE Universal Championship is on the line tonight. So let's check it out, man. And it's gonna be a good night. Gonna have a fun time. And yeah, man, check it out. Subscribe to the channel, Leon the King TV. Subscribe. Make sure you leave a like, leave a comment, share the live, share the video, and make sure you subscribe to the channel, Leon the King TV. Thank you. Stay blessed, stay happy, stay positive. Peace, and we out.